When you use the term hump day, you usually are referring to Wednesday as we get over the middle of the week, the hump. But this week, for the Cops for Cancer, Friday is hump day because today is the day that the Tour de Rock conquered the hill that you climb to make your way into Port Alberni. Now, the summit of Highway 4 may be as big a psychological challenge as it is a physical one, but for the riders, this hill is a symbol of the struggle that children go through in their fight against cancer. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
The giant trees of Cathedral Grove give a little shelter from the rain, but not much. No time to dry off or warm up. Just grab a few snacks, carb up in preparation for today's big challenge.
Happy hump day.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. We're all ready.
A few words of encouragement puts it all in perspective.
Maybe this is what a treatment day feels like. Maybe this is what those 7- and 6-year-olds that we're all riding for feel like the day before they go in for another lumbar puncture, right? If we do this the way we can do it, it'll be an opportunity to inspire those kids. I want to hear rock the hump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, rock the hump! Woo!
The Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock team, 17 police and 2 media riders, are on a 1,000-kilometer bicycle journey across Vancouver Island to raise funds for children living with cancer. They've been training for months for this. The Port Alberni summit, or the hump, is one of the most difficult parts of the ride. It's physically and mentally challenging. Alongside of the road, inspiring messages urge them along. When they arrive at the summit as one group, there's reason to celebrate.
That was a fantastic experience. It was a hard ride up there, but we did it as a team. And that was for my junior rider, Joe Howie. That was for you, buddy. That was for you.
This is just one blip in the road for us, so 15 minutes of pain was well worth it.
We all know why we're here, and that's inspiration enough to get us up 2K a hill. That's nothing.
Later, outside the Walmart in Port Alberni, more celebrating with the Albernian District Secondary's cheerleading team. More big checks from corporate sponsors.
On behalf of Walmart.
The community has been behind me the whole way. I've felt their support throughout the fundraising, through the training and stuff, and it's great to be home.
Braving the elements, cancer survivor Kayla Ollick is here to cheer on the riders.
I think that they're like an inspiration to all of us, like kids with cancer and without, and just them coming over the hump when it was raining like this, that showed how determined they were to make it here.
Onward to more fundraising events around the Alberni Valley. Tomorrow, more hills and likely more rain as the team rides to Ucluelet and Tofino. In Port Alberni, Jonathan Bartlett, A News.
So how was it on that wet stretch of hilly highway? Let's hear directly from our own rider, Myra Lawrence. She's at a Tour de Rock event in Port Alberni right now, but she checked in with us just a little while ago with her thoughts on the hump and the emotional journey. Myra.
Hudson, day 6 of the 2010 Canadian Cancer Society Cops for Cancer Tour de Rock, and we are in Port Alberni. Yes, we made it. Our team conquered the hump. In fact, we did so well that we arrived at our first destination 45 minutes early. And Mother Nature, well, weather didn't exactly cooperate with us, but that's okay. You know, we talk about how this is about the kids and raising money for kids with cancer and sending them to Camp Good Times, and how you'll never exactly be prepared for the emotional journey. Well, I guess today, day 6, was my day. We pulled up to Whiskey Creek, and a fine lady came around the corner, a perfect stranger. I had no idea who she was. She grabbed me as I was dripping wet. She grabbed me, she put her arms around me, she hugged me, and she said, "Thank you so much for what you guys are doing." And she began to cry, and inside her envelope was a $100 bill with a sticky note attached to it saying, "Thank you all so much." So I started crying once she started crying, and then she got in her truck and she took off and she went away, and the team stood at the side of the highway and waved at her. And lo and behold, when we got on our bikes to start tackling the highway, she's standing there at the side of the highway in the back of her pickup truck with a sign that said, "God bless you, you are all angels." And I started to cry again. So the emotional journey, Hudson, today, day 6, is definitely mine. It's such a fantastic ride that we're on right now. We have such a fantastic team. I encourage everybody to still continue to donate. copsforcancer.ca. Today was the hump. Tomorrow is Hydro Hill as we head to Ucluelet and Tofino, and I'll be sending some footage for Andrew for the weekend show, so you can catch up with him on A News Weekend at 6 o'clock with Andrew Johnson. Until then, send things back to you in the newsroom.
All right, Myra, thank you. Well done. We're so proud.